It's almost like everything just disappears except for the canvas when I start working on it then, and go for it, and it's done about 6-7 minutes later. In school, I didn't like accelerate in public speaking and grammar and things like that, but this is one thing that I excelled at, and I always loved. So it's a way for me to communicate to people. We saw someone that did this on YouTube one time, and the worship leader that I worked with at the time wanted me to do one for Easter. And I fought her on it, but she kept after me and kept bugging me until I did it. And first one wasn't pretty, but I've worked on it, and now I just truly enjoy doing it. Before I did my very first one, I did go through probably 4 to 5 canvases just practicing. And the first one took longer, and as I said, it looked really bad at the time, but I worked on it, and then finally was able to go live with it, and they pretty much all went about the same speed. Well, the first thing I have to do is build a canvas. We take a roll-tight canvas, 2x4s, and make the frame. I take and I sketch lightly on it where the eyes, the nose, the mouth is, just to give me a reference, because one thing when you do get up close to that canvas, you tend to lose your depth perception a little bit, so I always put those on just as a reference. And I picture what it's going to look like, but truthfully, even though that there's some sketching on there, every single one of them has turned out differently, and it just kind of takes on its own thing as I'm doing it. So yeah, everyone ends up being different. Probably the biggest thing I get is that they don't realize what I'm doing until at the very last when the eyes start coming in, and then the thorns on top of the head. They don't see that, and a lot of times I'll get clapping about that time, and people, and then one thing I'm really surprised with is how just everybody greets you so nicely afterwards, and how many people actually want one of the paintings after that too. I do feel closer to God when I'm doing this. I feel closer to the people and being able to talk to them afterwards. If they have questions about salvation or something like that, it's that open door to be able to talk to people and be able to reach people. When you find your passion, what you like to do, don't give up on it. Keep going for it. When you get out, if you go to school, go to college, and you have to work some grunge job for a while, don't get discouraged. Just keep working towards that, and it will come.